To get engaged with Marigold Resources, we typically encourage an informal, non-binding, low-pressure, face-to-face meeting, whether it's in our office, at our conference room, or at your place of business, to go over the general questions that sellers need to ask themselves.
Just go through the what-ifs of what would this potentially look like in today's market. Most people that are selling their business is their largest asset. They've never done this before, so it is important that we have the seller sit down and we get everybody comfortable with the process. That's really, really helpful for people to make that commitment to, yes, we want to move forward. We think this is the right time. Interest rates are low. We've had interest from competitors. Let's package this up. Let's get it valued. Let's take it to market and get multiple people looking at it and multiple people bidding on it. That's really the Marigold model, which is bubble up multiple parties interested in your business to drive a higher exit.
At our website, there's a whole list of questions that you can refer to that get you started on that process. Most of them are commonsensical. Most of them are things that people already know they should be asking themselves. But by engaging us, we help formalize that process. And during that discussion, we'll look at rules of thumb. We'll talk about what the marketplace is bringing. We'll talk about the strengths and weaknesses of the current status and circumstances of your company. This is all done on a totally confidential basis, low pressure. We'll provide you the documentation about our exclusive listing agreement and a list of all the resources we bring to the table for you as part of a listing should you engage us. And then we encourage you to take that to your counsel or your accountant or your trusted advisors to review our proposed terms.
We highly encourage to take the next step and get that John Mack valuation. John Mack is, we think, the preeminent valuation guy in the country. He's an Iowa guy, he was an ex-McGladdery guy. All he does is valuation now. He does over 500 SBA valuations a year. And that really gets the owner, a 50, 60 page document. And it just allows us to have a really detailed conversation about the business.
And we work with you to do the offering memorandum. We work with you to establish the pricing and the strategy of how we want to price this. And we work with you on a prospect list. And sometimes there's a do not call list. There might be a handful of people you just don't even want us to talk to for various reasons. When you work with the big firms on the coast or in Chicago, you're going to get handed down to a mid-level manager, if you will. With us, you're working with the managing partners, the principals at Marigold Resources. And as such, you get a very high-touch approach to making sure we find you the proper match and get you a successful exit. We are about the long game here. We have helped people in less than 90 days successfully exit their business. And we've worked with people too that took 12 to 16 months for them to have a successful exit, but it was everything they wanted it to be. Successful exits have lots of moving parts. That's one of the things that we recognize here at Marigold, is that we help manage all those moving parts as you're beginning to get ready to exit. There's lots of different things that you have to consider. Appearances count. Everything from whether your parking lot needs repaved, to your website, to your voice on hold. Could be things that are first impressions that a new would-be buyer is going to take a look at. We help you assess all those things to make sure you're ready to go to market.
Achieving a successful exit is complicated, and in order to get it done, you really have to have your house in order. And if you don't have everything tightened up, from key employees to website to outbound marketing strategy to CRM to total outbound growth strategy, you're really not that attractive to a buyer. They're looking to buy something that's positioned well in the marketplace, that's profitable, that they feel like they can add value to that enterprise through either their experience or a new channel or strategic partnership. Those are the resources that we think, with our strategists, our brand ambassadors, our valuation experts, our CPAs, and our strategic planning folks, that we bring the resources to all of those challenges. And every company has a different set of challenges.
And so we do share with sellers that this isn't an overnight project. This could take 12 months in order to get you your successful exit. So if you're thinking about exiting, starting sooner than later is always good.